What's up guys, you may or may not already know, but this is the top 3 reasons on why the Super Smash series is the greatest fighting game franchise ever created. Before we get into that, I'm going to take a second to talk about what the Super Smash Bros. Series is. Super Smash Bros. Is a fighting game series created by Nintendo. The first game, Super Smash Bros., was originally released in 1999 for the Nintendo 64, and then 2 years later, in 2001, Nintendo released the sequel, Super Smash Bros. Melee, for the Nintendo GameCube. The next iteration, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, came out many years later in 2008 on the Wii console, and the latest game, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, came out just 2 years ago in 2014. Someone might say, oh, but Smash isn't a real fighting game. Well, let me tell you this. A fighting game is defined by its goal, and this goal is to knock out your opponent. Most games use a life bar system, and in order to defeat your opponent, you need to deplete this bar all the way down to 0. However, Smash uses a different kind of system. To win, you have to hit your opponent out of the stage boundaries. Stages play a big part in the gameplay, as in they're not just there for scenery or choosing your favorite music. Every stage is rectangular, but differs greatly in size. That means it can be easier or harder to hit an opponent off the stage, going left or right, or even up and down depending on the stage. The 2 main versus modes that people play in Smash are Time and Stock. The goal of Time mode is to knock out the most opponents in a certain time limit, and the goal of Stock mode is to be the last man standing starting from a set number of lives. Now without further ado, let's move on to those 3 reasons. Reason 1. Each and every character has a different playstyle. While some characters such as Captain Falcon and Ganondorf in Melee, or Marth and Lucine in Smash 4, have similar attacks, the way each character feels is completely different when you compare them to one another. Some fighters feel fast and rough, while others feel floaty and smooth. For example, Little Mac for the Punch-Out series plays exactly how someone would expect him to, like a boxer. He excels while fighting on the ground, but all of his air attacks and stage recovery tools are incredibly bad. He's super fast, and hitting someone with him feels so powerful that it's as if you're sending them to another dimension. The same goes for Pikachu. He's a tiny mouse that can lay down the punish. You never want to get hit because he's so light. That means it'd be incredibly easy to knock him out. The way you want to play him is by weaving in and out of your opponent's attack range. He's really good at hitting you off stage and making sure you don't come back. Marth's playstyle completely revolves around his sword. Other than grabs, he doesn't have any attacks that involve punching or kicking the enemy. The sword has a long reach and has increased damage and knockback at the tip, so it's important that you space yourself from your opponent perfectly. Reason 2. Smash is both simple and complex at the same time. In terms of being simple, the controls are easy enough that anyone can pick it up. At first glance, there isn't anything that may seem deep about it, so it's very easy to digest when you're getting into it. You can just duke it out with friends and mindlessly try to kill each other. There isn't a need to be competitive and try to win. It's a great way to just have fun. Despite the game being so simple, it's possible to win against the most veteran players while only using a single attack. In order to do this, these players must have deep knowledge about the game. They have to know frame data, button timings, and tricks, all learned through hundreds of hours of playing the game. I know that I said that there isn't a need to be competitive, but you still can be. There are hundreds of tournaments that happen every year, and these tournaments can yield a lot of money. For example, an invitational tournament called Smash Summit had a total prize pool of about $33,000. And another tournament, known as Genesis 3, had a prize pool of about $24,000. You shouldn't expect to win anything though if you only play the game casually. The Smash scene has tons of people that are amazing at the game, but whether the last time you played was 2 years ago or you play the game 5 hours every day, the community would gladly accept you. And last but not least, reason 3. Most people nowadays have seen some Smash Brothers at least once or twice in their lifetime. Despite the game series being more than 15 years old, anyone who had previously watched or played any of the games could never talk bad about the franchise, simply because there's nothing bad to talk about. A match in Smash could have people of various age groups playing together, whether it be kids that are not even 3 years old, or a group of teenagers, heck, even older people in their late 30s. Everyone can enjoy playing these games because all you do is beat your friends up. The community is absolutely amazing. Anyone that follows the Smash scene knows exactly how welcoming they are. Here are a few stories from some Smashers.
Smash is this unique game where, for me personally, it's equally as fun to play, talk about, and watch. And there's not many other games I can say, or actually really any other game I can say that I've had that experience where all 3 are equally as fun. And everyone in the community is so supportive about your skill level and about even real life things. Be supportive about, playing a game and then being there for you whenever you need it kind of thing. From all levels, whether you be you're completely brand new to the game, even upwards to the pro level. I feel like the Smash community is very well knit together. People post online on social media asking, hey, do you want to play Smash Brothers? And you may not even know the guy / woman, right? But you will full-heartedly trust the individual to host wherever it is, even if it's somewhere shady like Los Angeles. But you will full 100% trust them. Go to their house that you've never been before and play a video game with a stranger that you've never talked to before in your life prior to meeting them on social media, all because of a video game. And I think that in itself is honestly just amazing.
So, let's see, what's your experience with Smash? I guess my experience with Smash has been well, it started off really slow because I was just way too nervous to go to anything, and I kind of never really wanted to go to tournaments and meet new people. Like the first time I met somebody, I freaked out. Like I guess maybe it was his profile picture, but when he came, I thought he was crazy. I had two of my cousins came. We were like, okay, if he's nuts, we'll just jump him. And but thankfully, not only was he not nuts, but he was actually so chill that he brought Carl's Jr. for all of us. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I felt really bad. But that was the first time I just I don't know, because in Smash you don't there's no online. So a lot of my experience has been just meeting strangers, like complete strangers. And the more I go out, the more strangers I meet. So that was just one of the first strangers I ever met. I was just like, oh my god, what if I die? What if I invited him to my house? Not only does he kill me, but he kills my family. I don't know, man. I'm a worrywart.
Okay. So meeting people through Smash, I met most of my good friends through Smash, actually. The majority of my current friends are all friends I have met through Smash, and I think they're some of the greatest people that I've ever met. I think the Smash community has amazing people. All of them can get along with. They're great and fun to hang out with.
And there you have it, the top 3 reasons on why Smash is the greatest fighting game ever created. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.